Look at your life, look at yourself and ask this question. What do I really want? In other words, what do human beings really want? What is one thing that all human beings have in common that we all desire to have or to feel in this life? Think about that just for a moment. I'm going to give you the answer. Just think about that just for a moment. What do you truly want? You may say, I want happiness. I want love. You may say, I want success. Now, what I have found from careful, not even analysis, but I would say just observation of life, is that every human being wants one of three feelings, if not all three. And these feelings are peace, joy, and love. Why peace, joy, and love? First of all, let's define peace, joy, and love. So peace is when your mind is calm and equanimous. This is peace. Joy is when your energies are pleasant and exuberant. You're just pleasant, you're exuberant. You know when something happens that you have been anticipating to happen for a long time, and you feel happy and just bursting with joy. There's a different sort of perspective on joy that I'll present here in a moment, but just so you can currently relate, think of a time when you were very happy. This can be considered as joy. Now, love, what is love? Love is the sweetness of your emotions. When your emotions are just dripping and you feel so much love. I mean, words can't really even describe love. That's why we just call it love, because it's a feeling that's beyond anything that we can really make sense out of intellectually. So we'll just say love is the sweetness of your emotions. So we have peace, joy, and love. This is what every human being truly wants. So what is the problem? Why do so many human beings lack inner peace, joy, and love? I'm going to tell you right now, the problem is most people seek these feelings outside of themselves in the world. They think when I achieve this or that, I'll become happy or peaceful. When I smoke this or drink that, then I will be truly peaceful. When I meet this person, when I get married, then I will experience true love. When this happens or that happens, when I quit my job and start my business and get the money and have kids or grandkids, then I'll be happy or joyful. There's a problem here. Big problem here. I'm not saying that there's nothing good in the world, because there are many things you can do to experience happiness, but there's a difference between happiness and joy. There are many things that you can do in the world to experience peace. You can smoke something and feel peaceful. You can pop a pill, drink something and feel peaceful, but it's temporary. So there's a difference between peace found in the world and inner peace. There's a difference between happiness and joy, internal joy. There's a difference between love that you find in another person than the unconditional love of God that can only be found within you and having a connection to the source of your existence. So, when you seek in the world for these feelings, you will only feel good for a temporary amount of time, and then you will always come back to your default. So the question then is your default a default of peace, inner peace, internal joy, internal love, to where you can simply sit with your eyes closed and you feel peaceful, you'll feel joyful, you'll feel loving, without the need of anything outside, without the need of attention from somebody, without the need of love from somebody, without the need of smoking this or drinking that, without the need of something fantastical or fanciful happening outside of you. You can simply sit with your eyes closed and be bursting within yourself, dripping with joy, love, peace of mind. If that's your default, or let me say it like this, if that's not your default, if your default is a default of unpleasantness, anxiety, what might happen, fear, worry, if that's your default, when nothing's going right in the world externally, the job isn't going well, the business isn't going well, the money's not coming in, Are you able to come back to a default state of inner peace, joy, and love? Or is that default state of peace a state of anxiety, worry, and fear, insecurity, unworthiness, not feeling good enough because you don't have enough, because externally things aren't going well? If that's your default, some inner work needs done. And that's where I come in. Or many other people who consider themselves spiritual teachers, teach meditation and so on and so forth. But this is what I specialize in, helping people connect back with the source of their existence. I'm just looking off right now because this is a beautiful lake, beautiful trees here, the fall colors. It's kind of windy, but I'm just so grateful that I'm alive right now, and that life is bursting outside of me. You're about to see these birds are about to fly past here. Just 1 second, there they go. They're not worried about anything. Even in the Bible, it says, for the fowls of the air, they don't reap, neither do they sow, yet your Father takes care of them. Same with you. See, humans are the most complicated creatures. Every other creature, once their stomach is full, that's pretty much all they need. If they have a full stomach, they're happy. No problems at all. If a human being has a full stomach, hundreds of problems arise. If you have an empty stomach, one problem, food. Same with the animal. If an animal has an empty stomach, one problem in its life, food. When it eats its food, the problem's solved. Human being, full stomach, hundreds of problems arise. But what if you could be peaceful, joyful, and loving within yourself without the need of this or that, without the need of anything external? You can enjoy everything life has to offer, but your default is a state of pleasantness. Put all the extra words aside, we'll just say pleasantness. Is your default a state of pleasantness or a state of unpleasantness? If your default is a state of unpleasantness, there are many things that can help you develop yourself in a way where peace, joy, and love are your natural state of being. You're peaceful by your own nature. You're joyful by your own nature. You're loving by your own nature. How do you do this? How do you develop yourself this way? Well, I'm sure there are many ways. The ways that I have found that work for me and that work for the people that I've worked with are meditation, breathing practices, connecting with nature, many other little tasks and practices that I give people to help them connect back with who they truly are. If you would like to know more information about that, what I have to offer, if you would like to live a life of internal peace, joy, and love, not dependent on this or that, it doesn't matter if you have millions of dollars. If you're lacking that inner peace and joy and love, you have to take the necessary step to figure out how do I connect back with it, because it's my natural state. I can tell you right now, your natural state is a state of inner peace, joy, and love. Just look at a child. A child's naturally joyful. A child's naturally full of love. You can become like that. Even in the Bible, it says, in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven, you must be as a child. Most people have become very rigid, like a brick wall. You can't tell them anything. And they go through this life just like a solid stone. They don't experience, they're completely blocked off to all the negative, bad feelings of life. But when you're blocked off to all the negative, bad feelings of life, unpleasant feelings of life, you're also blocked off to the beauty and pleasant feelings of life as well. So with that being said, if you feel that you're disconnected from your natural state of inner peace, joy, and love, I have some resources and programs that may be able to help you. I say may because I don't know if you will actually go through them receptively, if you will be open to them. However, if you are open to these resources that I offer, to what I offer in my programs, even to the free meditation process that I offer, that you can find all this stuff below. If you are open and receptive like a child, I can guarantee you that your life, it will blossom like a flower. You'll become more present, more conscious, more happy, more joyful, more loving, more peaceful, more compassionate, less anxiety, less stress, less worry, less fear. It's almost like you can't even imagine it until it happens. So with that being said, that's all for this video. I hope you gained some value. And if you want something to do right now, if you want an action step to do right now, go outside, connect with nature. Realize that life is the way it is. The only problem right now is whatever's going on in your head, which isn't even real because it's either projecting into the future or dwelling upon what already happened in the past. Go outside, connect with the present moment of what nature has to offer right now, which is everything that you will ever need. So with that being said, much peace and love. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next video. Much peace and love.